Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. We'll see the Houston Rockets facing the Dallas Mavericks.
Get a nice clean game, huh?
So Dallas will get the first possession. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So on the floor for Houston, Shane Battier is out there with Scola. Then it's Tracy McGrady. Then there's Yao. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. And that one's good.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now, here is McGrady. Scola dishes to Battier. Outside for Jackson. Offline with his three.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
And it's Houston on the break. McGrady's running. Good.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Now, here's Nash. Nowitzki with it. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Outside Jackson. Scola sets a screen for Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Yao. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Nash against Jackson. He dishes it to McGrady. Nash comes with the double team. Here's Scola. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Here is Nash after Luis Scola's score. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Jackson kicks to Scola. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Yao. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
It's Nash with the drive, and it's blocked. They recover it. Bradley passes to Nowitzki. The shot is off. Some solid defense from Battier. Houston in the lead. Outside Jackson. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. 11 feet away. Rejected by Nowitzki. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. Tumbo's checked in for the Rockets. Hayes comes in for Luis Scola. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Williams, he's checked in for Finley. And it's Johnson in for Nash. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Van Exel dishes to Nowitzki. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Now here's Johnson. Out left to the wing. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw. 1:12 left to play in the first. Nowitzki sets a screen for Johnson. Excellent use of the screen that time.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Here's Francis. Mutombo is screen on Van Exel. And Hayes kicks to McGrady. Baseline jumper. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. McGrady's got his first points in this one. Here's Johnson. Kicks it to Nowitzki. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Rockets trail. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Brooks, the pass to Mutombo. There's McGrady. And that's collected by Nowitzki.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Right side, Williams to the paint. Here's Nowitzki, and there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Brooks. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Now here's Johnson. Nowitzki with the screen on McGrady. The drive by Nowitzki. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Nowitzki's got 7 points in the game. Brooks. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Really, it's always a positive when you can get some impact off your bench.
Always nice to have firepower coming from the reserves, and they've had firepower and then some so far.
Rockets trail by 3. This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Mutombo is out there with Carl Landry. Then it's Shane Battier. Then there's Jackson. And it's Francis in at the 2-guard position. Landry with the screen. 5 to shoot. Francis passes to Mutombo. And it's blocked. But they'll get another chance. Here's Francis. Covered by Van Exel. Left side Jackson. Outside Landry. Here's the screen. From outside the arc. Francis' shot is off. Mavericks leading by 3. Up the floor. Bradley can't get it to go.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Nash against Battier. Nash with the bucket. Here's Francis. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Raja Bell, he's checked in for Ben Exel. And then for Houston, Yao comes in for Mutombo. And it's Hayes in for Carl Landry. Out of bounds, Houston takes possession. And it's Houston's ball, trailing by 2.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. To the paint. Nash against Battier. LaFrance passes to Nash. 6 on the shot clock. Off the screen. Good as the jump shot falls. Nash has got 4 points in the quarter.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Houston moving the ball around. Jackson passes to Francis. There's the pick. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. 5 points in the game.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Bradley sets the pick for Nash. To the inside. Power down with both hands.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Here's Francis. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The Rockets again can't hit. The Mavericks leading. Over to the left wing. Here's Griffin, and it's Dallas with another.
Getting better and better. Got that field goal percentage up in the 60s now.
Clark, they've dialed it in here in the second quarter, playing really well.
McGrady outside. And Brooks, here we go. Yao dishes to Hayes. Second shot opportunity, and the layup good by Yao.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
They set the pick. To the middle, here's LaFrance. Pass to Bradley. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And so here is Dallas. In the corner, it's Griffin. That one's good from the corner. Griffin's got the lead up to 4 now for the Mavs.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
And the Rockets making a change here. Skola's checked in. 1:10 left to play here in the second quarter. And here is Yao. McGrady up top. Out to Brooks. Just 5 on the clock. Kept alive by Houston. Scola. Out to the right wing. McGrady against Bell. Screen by Scola. Brooks kicks to Scola. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
Yeah, that's a winning formula as far as I'm concerned. They've been the aggressors and far more assertive on the offensive end.
The shot is off. Some solid defense from Battier. McGrady passes to Scola. Now McGrady. Brooks outside. Poked away. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
It'll count. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we're through the first half of basketball here in what's been a good one. Mavericks ahead, up 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.